welcome to the weekly roundup 2. Roll film.
Shaping up a batch of brands. This particular one's Mammoth Ivory with a nice pommel on it, and then got some to edge as well this afternoon.
And sanding all these knives to come through. They have been done by Joel on the linisher. So I'm going to be taking all these hard edges and making them softer so that when you hold them, it won't put any stress on you or hurt your hand eventually. And polishing up all the metal so that it's shiny and nice.
In the polishing room, got a big batch to polish. We just thought I'd show you this one. This is dichrolam. This is the Black Sea dichrolam, and it's like clear. It's very, very difficult to polish. It's quite pleasing when it comes up, rather than the sort of matte grey colour that it's currently presenting.
Today I am grinding the primary bevel on these garons using the jig, working up through the grits, getting them nice and even. Yeah, we have to be systematic, work through each grit, make sure the geometry is perfect. We are customizing some micro bevel jigs. So this knob's too big. Maybe a smaller one. I've been working on this batch of folding knives, putting micro bevels on them, as well as polishing them, cleaning them up, hand sanding, just trying to get them nice and even.
Hello, so I'm currently working on some sheaves. I've got a couple of cales to sort out. I've got a folding knife, this is an Aquila, to make a pouch for, which I've already pretty much got there now. And then I've got this weird little badge, which is a kestrel that we mentioned last week, which we need to make a custom sheath for. It's a bit of a weird one, so it's going to take me a little while to sort out. are using our fibre laser engraving machine to mark a series of guns. What we're doing, we're putting the import marks on. The guns require a mark on the bolt, action and barrel, so they can be exported out of the country.
Joel showed me around, and then Boydie turned up and then showed me around, and Joel said something like, "Oh yeah, well, he actually knows a bit, so it's not like showing around a normal person around the workshop." And then I came in one weekend to just do whatever I was told, volunteer, and you said, "Do you want to make yourself a knife?" And I was like, yeah. And then...
Oh, you made those blue ones, didn't you?
I made the purple one.
The brands.
This blue one right here. Started with a blank piece of paper and kind of drew something. And I think it was probably about an inch and a half tall
it was
in
like
the
50
middle.
mil wide, yeah.
Yeah. And it had a big like sweeping top curve in it like that. Because I was like, I'd be like a shark. And then I cut it out of a piece of like 3mm maple, and it felt quite good in the hand. And you were like, when you've got scales on that, it's gonna be
Frick.
too fat to hold in your hand.
I remember Joel going, "Don't make that."
And like, you kind of have to go through the whole process to understand how all the aspects of the design affect the other aspects of the design, and how essentially every bit of the knife is a compromise. But I remember at the time being like, I'd make mine, I want to be a knife maker.
2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3,
Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.